Welcome to the Vulgar Uplander, where the metaverse meets real life. A place where we speak our minds, no sugarcoating, just a raw vibe. Don't be fooled by what you see, this channel's not for the faint of heart. We dive deep into the unknown, tearing down walls right from the start. The Vulgar Uplander may shock, but never judge a book by its cover. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The Vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. Digital realm, exploring what's beyond the screen. Unafraid to speak our minds, uncovering truths that need to be seen. The Vulgar Uplander speaks the unspeakable, challenges the status quo. In this ever-evolving metaverse, where possibilities flow. Say what you mean what you say. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The Vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. Anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The Vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The Vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The Vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy El Slack, and I'm joined today with Bleurain. How are you today?
I'm awesome. I'm actually at my first day of break. I'm not going to have to work for the next 2 weeks, so I'm really happy right now.
Oh, what is it that you do that you're taking a break from?
So I'm a teacher and a learning strategist. So I'm like every other day a different role, but basically English teacher. I teach a dual enrollment class, English 101 class through UNR, taught for my high school. And on the other days, I'm an instructional coach basically and help with strategizing with learning and coaching teachers.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay. That's kind of similar to what my other job is a little bit. When I'm not working in Tillamook doing the job I'm currently doing right now, which is like in Oregon, it's a long commute. I'm a skills development coordinator where I work with incarcerated youth and I teach them skills, and then I bridge the gap between them and the staff.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. And that's I'm sure they need it. I teach an elective class called AVID, which is like a skills class, but not for kids who are incarcerated, but those who are motivated to actually succeed individually is supposed to be. But I get a lot of kids who just get thrown into class, and then we do a lot of like college prep and career prep for them. And some of them just like so over the college prep because they don't plan on going. But that's my elective class that I also teach. It's kind of it's one of my where I feel like I actually can make the most. Well, English is great, but I feel like I can make a better difference in the AVID class with pushing those kids who even don't think they're, even though they're not college bound or whatever, like just to have like career readiness skills and things like that. Start
Yeah.
to collaborate and work with others.
You never know, like if you're gonna, spark some kind of interest,
Hopefully,
and
that's all.
maybe get them to want to pursue an education further than high school.
Yeah, yeah. We got a field trip actually scheduled when we come back in February. So I'm hoping
Where are you
that.
going?
Well, our field trip is going to CSN, which is like it's College of Southern Nevada, and so we're
Okay.
going to be visiting a few different departments. Like auto is one of them. There's like a science one. There's a few different majors, whatever. Where we're going to like stop by and visit, just like part of the day. But I think just being on the campus and seeing like other kids like from like in their element doing college stuff would be kind of inspiring. Hopefully.
Yeah. You look like you're wrangling some animals back there. How many do you have?
So this is Molly. There's a lot of there's a lot here. But Molly's mom is actually behind me making so much noise because I think she wants to get down. So I'm gonna like let her get down.
So that one's Molly.
That was Molly. This is Molly's mom, Cuddles, and they like sweaters.
I can see that. Very festive.
So that's not even me. I have a roommate and she puts that stuff on the dogs. So I
Okay.
just live with it. Like
They're your dogs, and she.
so
I'm assuming it's a she. Is that what you said?
yeah, they're kind of like the house dogs. Like everyone, these dogs are either like everyone's dogs is somebody. Like the cats are not my cats, but they're my cats. Like they come in here all the time.
Right.
So, like yeah, like she dresses up all the animals. Yeah, the cats dressed. They're not mine, but yeah, and these are. I don't know if these are like. I feel like I'm not sure if these are necessarily my dogs actually. I mean, I claim them, but like when
They're
I
not
think
your dogs.
where they came from, like they're like I maybe don't own them, but I,
You
they
love
are.
the dogs.
They love me. I think. I think if we were to say, I mean, maybe it's kind of interesting. Okay, so here's Cuddles. Cuddles was the product of my dogs. Like she's I had two dogs who since passed. Like her parents were my dogs, but my roommate like gave we found a home for this dog Cuddles, and she went away, and then my roommate didn't like the place that she went, and then took her back. So I
Okay.
feel like I feel like that made her hers, even though they're she's like, genetically came from my dogs. I feel like taking her back was like her choice. Not to keep her. So, but so it's kind of like
This is a convoluted relationship you have here.
like you. I mean, if you give away something and then someone goes and gets it back, isn't it theirs now? Like I don't know. It's like,
I guess you're right. Yeah.
I was hands off, but I did agree. The lady was like, the lady who we gave her to ended up getting like a different dog, and like was saying that dog was having issues with this little puppy, and so, she was a puppy at the time, so like if she's being all sketchy about it, then yeah, whatever. But so now my responsibility.
Hey, it's like being I don't know what it's like to be a grandparent, but I can imagine that it's like being a grandparent. Like you get all the benefits of having
Yes,
the dog, but none of the responsibility.
I'm a grandparent. Yes, I take
Like
that.
your dog pooped on the floor, you need to clean that up.
No, I say I have a rule. I say whoever sees it first. If you see it first, you got to get it up. Like you can't just like oh.
I have the same rule in this house, and nobody listens. And they're just like, "Dad, go pick up the poop."
All right, hang on. I have to go let her out. She's walking out.
No, you're good. Dogs are a needy bunch. You gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, somebody tell me if I hope the audio, the like music in the background isn't too high. If it is, somebody tell me so I can adjust it. And if it's not, then just let it be. I tried to make a banner here, but I think I fucked it up. Is this one gonna work? There it goes. I don't know what happened.
All right, don't call the police. This is my roommate's dog. This one I don't claim at all. I realized I didn't.
You got a puppy mill over there.
It is Gracie. I don't claim her, but she loves it in here. She loves my room.
Okay.
She thinks she belongs to me. I think I just come off as like the most pleasant person in the house. All the dogs are like, yes.
Do you have like 20 lint rollers? I mean, you got a lot of fabric on, so I'm assuming that there's going to be dog hair everywhere.
Well, it's just actually just from Gracie, just the one dog. Like she's the one, the white hair. We didn't have hair problems before this dog was here, so I'm a little bit grumpy about it, but it's okay.
Okay.
Like so many things we didn't have experiences of before Gracie showed up, but I learned to live, live and love.
Live and love. That's what some say.
She's a lot better now that she's like older than like when she was a puppy. She was like eating up everything. Like she had to like lift my shoes, like my house shoes. I have to like literally hide them. Like she's like anything, she destroys it. But now she's been better. Now it's like maybe I'll destroy it, maybe I won't. Like
Oh man,
have a chance not to have things eaten. So yeah.
you're a better human than I am. I would have been like, it's got to go.
It was like, oh yeah, no. And then my daughter was like, well, I'm like, Gracie ate that, like her face too. I'm like, that's your dog. You asked for this dog. Yeah, they kind of okay. Well, they're in cahoots with this one. And like my daughter, she's like, she likes to say, my roommate wants to get this dog. She's like, my daughter asked me, she's like, she wants to get this dog, but she wants to know if you'd be okay with it. And I was like, and she's like, and I really want her to get it. Like it's just like there's all this manipulation going on. I'm like it's half her. Like it's like it's her house too. I'm not gonna stop. She wants a dog because like basically my roommate had a dog like this before who died, and so she was like wanted to get another one. So it's just like I'm not gonna say no, but then the dog was like literally like the bane of my existence for a good 6 months. It's like,
oh man,
like she's like I was worried too about my dog Molly because Molly's like look how little she is. And so with that, Gracie was like, I was worried she was gonna like, she was aggressive. So I was like worried she's gonna like swoop her up and just like break her neck accidentally playing around. So it gave me like lots of anxiety. So
right.
It's just too rough. But now she's calmed down a lot. So I like not as afraid of that happening. But Molly also thinks she's like a big dog. So I was worried that Molly would be the one provoking her because she's like thinks she's all that. So
it's weird how dogs do that. Like I have 2 massive dogs and they think they're small, and then you got these little ass dogs and they just think like they're big, like they could take any dog on. I'm like, you're gonna get murdered.
Yeah. It's like, why? Yeah, they're so brave. Yeah. Like I got this. Yeah, she's that dog. Like especially with strangers. Like she's like, Arr! And I'm like, and then her sister's all scared. Also like. It's kind of funny because okay, so this one, oh yeah, I do sound like a pet male. So I'm gonna shut up since this is live. What else can we talk about?
No, you're good. This is about you, man. We're talking puppy mills right now.
Park City.
Where's your kennel at? Where's the rest of them?
So actually, you haven't seen them all.
Oh my God, there's more.
You're like, there's her daddy. His name's Teddy. He lives here too.
That's the stud. That's the one that is producing all the other ones.
Yeah, he just has these. Well, you didn't see the sister. So she has a sister.
Oh my, yeah, of course.
We had to keep them both because they were so cute.
Well, here's the thing: you don't have to.
Yes.
You just sounds like you're choosing to.
It was because their dad. Well, because this is like because like I came off from my original too. So like these are the last of those like original like my first dog I ever had. Like so like this is his grand or great grandbaby. And after she's fixed and so is her sister. So they're it. There's no more down the lines anymore.
Okay. The lineage stops there.
Yeah, but it's because once we got Molly, I'm like, this Molly is a perfect dog. Like I can't breed her because she's so little and I'd be so scared something happened to her. And I'm like, nope, she's not going to that. So that's it. That's all folks. But actually, that's I think I would have not like had puppies. I don't know. I think it was like this one was on purpose because of other dogs passing. Yeah, it was like I feel like once they started like getting older, we're like, okay, gotta have some babies by these guys. I don't know why. No one ever thinks of like prolonging their dog's lives, but just like with me, I'm like,
I think lots of people think about prolonging their dog's life.
Not for like, no, not their life. Like their their legacy, like
Oh,
little
well,
and
some
Joe.
people taxidermy their dogs, and so they
That's,
can have like little stuffed versions of them.
I can't do that, but no, I do have snippets of their hair. And that's a vet thing. Like they're the ones who started that. I didn't like think of it on my own. They're like, little hair, here's your dog.
My daughter did that. She had a bunny that died recently, and so before I buried it, she said, "Dad, would you please get me some bunny hair?" Then she puts it in a jar and thinks
Aw.
about it. I guess I don't know. I'm not sentimental like that with animals, but she
Aw.
is, and so I'm just like, "Sure, I'll get you some little bunny hair." And my wife's like, "How did you do that?" I'm like, "I just pulled it out." She's like, "Just pulled the hair out of the butt." I'm like, "What am I supposed to?" She's like, "I thought you were gonna cut it." I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna rip it out. It's dead."
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Poor bunny.
It was dead. There's no poor bunny. The worst has already happened to this poor bunny.
Right
It
now.
died.
Like in its little grave going, ah.
Like, maybe.
Like he's desecrating my body.
Now it's buried in the backyard.
I buried my animals in the backyard, but kind of not the backyard. It's like the wall behind my backyard wall is the desert. So
Yeah.
it's an empty lot. So I put right behind. So it's like they're behind there. It's like pet cemetery now. It's like I won't tell the people who move in later. Like if you ever have a kid or a cat named Church, don't
Hopefully you buried it deep enough.
You know, I feel like I did. It was hard. That we have like that in Vegas. What was it called? Some kind of I forget what the rock is called. It's like really hard.
Yeah.
Like it's like really hard. So like it's like even people can't drill or whatever. So it is really tricky trying to dig deep enough.
Mhm.
But I think I managed. Nothing's resurfaced so far. It's been a few years, so it's got to be broken down by now.
You'd
Like,
think. Yeah.
or we have like hot summers and
Yeah.
I feel like
I spent a fair amount of time in Las Vegas. I have family that lives down there, so
yeah. Did you come for? Did I see you? Did I meet? Did we meet?
we did not officially meet. I saw you. I mean, I miss, but
Okay, I was like, did we meet?
no, we did not. We did not.
People, so I was like, some people I really remember, and some people I don't know. Some of them the next year because their faces are blurry.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to meet there, and it's hard to like make any kind of quality time when you're there, and also take in all the information that they're giving you.
Yeah, it's
which
true.
was a challenge.
Like, so do you think, are you one of the people advocating for them to break up that second day event into like 2 days?
Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, dogs. I'll be right back. I have to let the dogs in. Sorry. You're back.
This is the life of a pet owner right here. That's why you have cats and they just do their own thing. I got a cat there. Well, my wife has cats. Cats there, and they're just milling around, doing cat things. I don't have to worry about them. They shit in the litter box, and my wife cleans it up.
Are you talking to somebody in the comments?
I'm just talking in general. I'm talking about cats. I said this is why it's easier to have cats than dogs. They just shit in the litter box.
No, cats jump all over the place.
I don't mind that. That's okay.
Like where you're cooking in the kitchen, they're all over the place. You have to be like, get off the counter, trying to make cookies. It's so annoying. I'm just like, ew. Like, yeah, so I don't like that aspect of it. And I also don't like we have like this upstairs banister, and I get so nervous when they're like sitting up there. I'm like, I feel like they're gonna fall off. Like they give me like a little bit of anxiety with their like how high they'll get perched on things. Dogs don't do that. They're not trying to like show off. Like, look at me. Like
cats are meant to take a fall.
Yeah, no. Like and then there's 2 cats. There's actually stop talking again. There's these 2 cats. And they
tell me about the cats.
Would be like, sounds like all of a sudden like I don't know, World War III is happening. It's like, it's just like, it's just startling. So I like rush out of my room, like, no, stop it. What are you doing? Like, and then I felt like one big puff of hair. Like the other cat really must have got like what you did to the bunny happened to the cat. You just ripped it right out. It's like,
yeah. Except the difference is the bunny was dead. This cat's alive.
That's true.
That's way worse.
I can't do with bunnies. We had some bunnies for a little bit. Then I gave them away.
Bunnies are gross.
Yeah, they are. And this bunny was doing so. So we had a male and a female, and the male, it seemed like he was getting super stressed out, not being able to get to the female because I had to separate them.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, because we don't
They're
more
gonna
bunnies.
procreate. They gotta do it.
So I didn't want to prolong those legacies. I was like, one bunny line is good enough. So
when they have little bunnies, they have a shit ton of them.
yeah, I didn't want to go through that. And I didn't want to breed a breeder or bunny. So yeah, definitely was like no more bunnies. So like separate them, but then the male was like he like was trying to squeeze his whole face through. He was like getting so crazy about trying to get to her. And then he was like, I don't know what all over. It seemed like some kind of spray, not urine, all over the place sometimes. Like, what is happening? So I don't know. It was gross. I had to get rid of them.
Was it semen or some sort?
It happened, but I just don't know why. Like, I don't know if he was like, ah, like I just don't know what's happening. But it was like getting on the walls, and I was like, ah.
Oh my god.
Like,
sounds like a party.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm trying to get rid of the bunnies. I really love
them. It's time.
Yeah, so that was a win to get rid of them because my daughter was like attached, but then she was kind of like, oh, okay, like she's looking all like, yeah, like this isn't good. Like he's having whatever was going on. It was like let's just separate them and have them have better lives someplace else. So
yeah, that sounds gross.
Yes, so that's why.
How old is your daughter?
She's 13. She turned 13 in September.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a teenager, but she's actually really good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really have any major complaints. I can tell like she's getting a little bit like more, I don't know, a little more snarky with some things, like trying to make fun of me, like, I don't know why you do it that way. Like she's like, so a little bit judgy, I guess. I feel like that the judgy kind of upticked a little bit, but otherwise she's all right.
Like, I got an 11 and a 9-year-old. My son's 11, and my daughter's 9. And I think my daughter's gonna be a monster.
Oh no.
She's a sweetheart, and I love her to death. But oh my god, I think she's gonna be. She might be the bane of my existence soon. She says some shit, man, that I'm just like, who are you? You're 9. Stop talking like that.
Uh-oh. Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
No, it does not. It does not. She's a little monster, but a sweet little monster. She's a sweet, but she's got the wit of her mom and the attitude of me, I guess.
Oh, you're like, oh, sounds like a really strong combination. This is good for girls, actually. So
yeah, she's gonna kick someone's ass. It's gonna be awesome. She shacked up with some dude. They're gonna be in trouble.
I wanted to ask you if you're planning on coming to Genesis Week.
Yeah. I can. After that, I went this last year, and it was so great. I can't imagine not going again. It's gonna be. It was too much fun.
You're like, that's so much fun. Yeah. Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna go. You live there, so.
I do here, but that's why I'm like, do I need to go? Because I know where you guys hang out. It's the same lounge. So if it's, if it's like, well, I can go there for free and just say, hey, what's up? And,
that's true.
And like, do I need to be at the events? Like, I don't know. So like, I'm actually thinking about like not attending this year.
Oh.
So it might be like my first year like missing out, but I might FOMO it and go. Who knows? I'm on the fence.
Why are you on the fence? What's your hesitation?
Well, I think I have a rocky relationship with Upland right now.
Oh gosh.
Well, I was timed out for 7 days for something that I thought was like, whoa, what? At first I thought I was timed out for saying by my dumpsters, because that was what Lisette tagged it to. It was like, okay, you're out of here or whatever. And I was like, what? I can't say buy my dumpsters or something. And then or check out my dumpster. And I already tagged BS whatever to my dumpster. So
okay.
It's like an actual dumpster. It's not that sad. So and I was like, why did I get timed out? So I was like asking about it, and Upland came back with actually, let's see.
So when you say timed out, what do you mean by timed out?
On Discord.
Okay, on Discord. So they
Yeah.
silenced your ass
Yes. For 7 days.
for 7 days.
For 7 days. And for saying basically, want to buy a fake car that gains mileage. I got you. And then the other one was want to complete your missing assets with here's your MV Marvel. And that got me timed out. So like,
Why?
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm a little bit like that. I feel like that was really kind of crazy and uncalled for.
Okay.
And they're like, they said we don't like your snarky remarks. They're not appreciated.
Well,
And
fucking cry about it, Upland. Grow some skin.
watch out, or I'm gonna get banned for good. So that's making me just like, if I can't make a snarky remark that's true, I feel a little bit censored in a negative way, and it gives me bad feelings.
Yes, us in America, we get very, very sassy when we feel like we're being censored.
I'm like, maybe I'm just too American, but I do feel like, I want my rights. Like,
Yeah.
freedom of speech. Like, I can't say something true. Like, sorry, it's a joke and it's true, but she like that's snarky. I'm like, okay. So I get so I feel like when you can't say something like as a player, as a joke about what's an obvious kind of thing that's happening, then it's, to me, it makes me feel like they don't respect me as a player. Like I'm just a tool.
Right.
Like I'm not speaking what you want to hear. Then I'm going to Discord ban you and time you out because we don't like your views. But it's like, really, shouldn't you be listening to like what your players are saying and responding to like, oh shoot, like this is how they're acting about this. Like maybe we should revamp. Like maybe we should reconsider some things. Like they're upset about this. Not I'm going to argue against what they're saying and try to shout them down out their opinions or censor them.
Maybe internalize that and do something about it. Maybe there's a valid reason somebody feels that way, or several hundred people probably feel that way.
So yeah.
Or be a dictator, and
Yeah. So yeah. That's basically I'm like if you're just gonna like treat me that way, it just seems disrespectful, and I don't know if I can. I don't know. Let it go. I don't know. So
I can see that. I know that like if you ever watch the Neutral Zone, Swarley has voiced his concerns about getting too fired up about certain things and then getting banned or put in Alcatraz or something, and I think that's a real concern. I think people really do need to, I guess, unfortunately, watch what they say or how they say it or whatever, because Upland is kind of sensitive for whatever reason.
Kind of sensitive, it's like understatement, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get banned.
Yeah, you don't. Here's the hammer. Yeah, me too. No. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, I've said some pretty egregious things about Upland and people make things in Upland. I've said it on these videos. I don't know why nobody's put me in Alcatraz. Probably because they don't give a shit about the content I make. But
they're going to.
Well, it's funny. I just assumed that they don't listen to any of the stuff I make. And then X1 was on in one of the chats one day, and I was like, oh man, maybe they do pay somewhat attention. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. If I get put somewhere, then I guess maybe I'll deserve it. I don't know.
Worth it. It's like I got too much invested to get jailed. Like
that's what I'm thinking too.
You can't risk that. So I'm just gonna shut
up.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut about anything that's borderline snarky. Just gonna keep it closed.
It's so funny that like you get silenced for being borderline snarky, and I'm out here just blatantly saying, fuck you, Upland. This is shit. You made this crappy thing, and you're like, maybe I'm talking about a dumpster, maybe I'm not. And you're like, oh, we're gonna silence you.
Oh, I really was talking about my dumpsters. I'm like, wow, I got your attention. Like, buy my dumpsters, dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm on that asset. These are cute. Like, let's have a dumpster video, a whole dumpster block.
You got some dumpsters?
Yes, they're awesome.
I need to get some dumpsters. I got some ninjas. I need to start throwing in the dumpster.
Well,
And
then we can swap. You could swap me a ninja for a dumpster. I'll take a ninja.
well, I got to keep the ninjas.
Oh no, yeah.
I need to put them in the dumpster. They need to look like they're going in there.
If only they can't levitate.
I know, but I gotta make the story for in my Tokyo property.
Oh, are you doing that? And you want to show me what you got going on? Let's.
I don't have anything. It's just kind of messy right now. I haven't got anything going on.
Yeah, I show us your goods.
I mean, I'll show you the goods if that's what you want to see. So,
have you seen lilies that was posted on X? Dirt City.
No.
I think
Well, maybe.
Stars. Yeah, like so. I feel like I lost already. I'm like I started like sending some assets over. Like maybe I'm gonna try to do a design, but I'm like at this point, seeing what's been done, I'm like I don't have time. Like I can't see myself dealing with the crashes I get on my Mac and or iPhone to move things
Oh no,
around.
you're one of them.
Yeah. So it's like, where's my time?
No.
I've lost already. I've seen too many good ideas. Now I just be copying things. I'm like, hey, I need a star. I need to say Merry Christmas over here. I need a tree.
Oh, you gotta be original. You gotta do you.
No, I have to do everything. See, me would be like, what's the best of everything I've seen so far? And I'm gonna put that on my stuff. Like I'm gonna have better stuff. Like I'm gonna like I've seen stars and ice. I got a better star. It's gonna have a firework. Then I think I've seen a sled, but I just don't have time. Like honestly,
I know that's been my biggest issue right now is I haven't had a ton of time to like just put things in there and try to find the things to put in there that I want to put on. I know like I make these prison walls, and so I want to put those up around my property. And I have this feud going on with the Hyde Park Ninjas, so I got to take all their ninjas that I've been able to acquire and I got to incarcerate them. And then I got to make a story behind that and then decorate in a Christmassy theme, I guess, for Tokyo. But I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, I guess.
You should make your ninjas all into like one karate kick. And like maybe they can be kicking a mistletoe or the tree. Or Santa and his junk. You make the ninjas be kicking Santa.
I could. I was gonna try to see if I could make it look like they were instead of reindeer, have them be ninjas carrying Santa's fat ass across the world. But I should. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Does anyone have Santa?
Well, probably. I'm sure there's plenty of Santas out there.
Let me see.
Oh, what did Angry say? Angry said something in the comments. Here, let's read this real quick.
Okay.
I wonder if the CMs are basing bans and timeouts on their own whims or if Upland Management has told them to squash anything even slightly negative. That's a great question.
Yeah. Well, negativity is against the rules. So
I feel like it's got to come from the top.
Yeah.
If Dirk and the Don have no idea that people are like angry that they're getting banned or silenced, and he's just like, I didn't know that was happening, I'd be like, that's pretty poor management.
Yeah, I tagged Dirk actually. I was like, because like I put some feedback, like how I said, like basically, there should be some type of like leeway for people not to get banned for just expressing true opinions, because it's basically like you're like when people get banned from Discord, it affects the community, especially like when they were jailed forever. And so I feel like that how the whole like kind of like heavy-handed bans affects us, and I think they should be like watching out for like that happening, because some people like go off on rants and start trying to burn down Upland because they're so upset, which affects us. So so basically I put that in feedback, and then like archived it and said, I told you there's not going to be any debate about mods. Like it's against the rules, so the debate about it is not up for debate. So I basically just tagged Dirk in that, saying, are you aware that like feedback about like how this things that affect our community or whatever are being just archived and like disregarded? And he didn't respond. So there's that. The answer is yes. But I mean, I just think it's a little bit, to me, like you just have to basically hope that no one really does just go out there like full-fledged, that people will respect who want to tear down a game because they're upset and start saying everything that could potentially be like said and make people not want to play the game. Like that's like kind of like what annoys me. And also, people don't want to play like when their friends aren't playing. So it's like if you keep banning people's friends or jailing them, it's gonna gameplay, and that's sad to me. I feel like they should be trying to like protect the player experience. So.
And if you don't have nice things to say, like being banned, only perpetuates the problem. Like if you already have some complaint or whatever, and then you get banned because you made a complaint, that doesn't help the narrative. Like you can just continue going out and saying, poor things about Uplander, you quit, and then, you want to create good press. You want to make people feel good about your product. You don't want them to feel crappy and push them away from your product. You want to bring them to your product and grow some thick skin and quit being such a pansy and just accept that not everybody's going to like your shit. And when they don't, it's not a reflection of you as a person or a company. It just means that you can look inside of it and maybe make an improvement. Or say, your opinion sucks and I don't have to listen to it, and then ignore it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like, can't they like something like just ignore it? Like, it's not like that inflammatory. Like someone says, like, if you want to buy a car that gains miles, that's fake. I mean, it's like it's the truth. It's not like oh, it's really gaining miles and it's fake. Like, it's not like a.
Oh, you got me.
I thought it
wasn't miles.
Yeah, so like I'm like really. So I do feel like those kind of things. It's like you just ignore it. Like it's not really upsetting anybody. It's just like people messing around. So I feel like that kind of thing.
Let people joke, man. Just joke.
Like like this is like hang loose. Let us have a little bit of fun. But so I think my thing is it's like because they're trying to get people's money. Like if the game is like you want people to buy and spend here. I feel like they should have a better customer service approach so that people are really in the game and like not feeling pissed off and leaving. And I think that like the idea is like if Walmart, it'd be like hey, I don't like something. They just like okay, like. Thank you for telling us, like, and then they pass it on to somebody. They don't like, oh, but you're stupid. You didn't read what you were buying. Like, it's just like, it's different. So I feel like if they could have taken like, just let's handle players' complaints with like, let's write that down, send it up to people to evaluate. Okay, got it. Like, they're not happy in Discord again. Talking about this now. Oh, what can we do? Like, let's evaluate. Like, not like, oh, shut them down. Tell them stupid.
Or maybe they have a bigger plan and they're like, well, these idiots just don't know what we have planned. And so they can bitch all they want because we know what we're doing. And then like, move on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry you don't like it, but we have a plan. Just trust. And we'd be like, all right, I guess, or don't.
Trust the process. Yeah. Like, sorry. Yeah. You could be like, just don't freak out, guys. But instead, it's like, I feel like they try to argue people down a lot. And I think that's probably why, like, don't jump into the ring. Like with me and my students, like, I'm not going to argue with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you don't like your class? Okay, I understand. Let's move on. We're still doing the work. I don't start, oh, well, my class is actually really good. Like it's just
like my class, get out.
Yeah, I don't start that. Like, it's not like, I don't need to have that conversation. So I feel like they can just like take, like, if you want to ban people, fine, ban, like, whatever. I'm not down with the bans, but like the engaging them and trying to like dispute their opinion with them, I feel bad press too. So don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Don't recommend. Like, I felt really bad when that guy was like, there was a guy in Discord who was upset because he got a stock car package or whatever, but thinking he was going to get a stock car because the box says stock car on it, but if you don't read the fine print. So he got like, he didn't read the fine print. We're like, maybe not, whatever. So he was upset in Discord, and then they're like, sorry, you didn't read what you were buying. But it's like, really, if that's me, if I were customers, I'd be like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it does actually say it right down there, I know, but yeah, I can see how you might have missed that, but yeah, that's a bad one, but yeah, sorry. Like, not like, let me make
we'll refund all of your shit.
Willy-nilly, like, that's like, oh gosh, yeah, so there's just like some of the statements, I'm like, they inflame people. I feel like that's the thing. It's like you say things that are inflammatory. It like then make people like, want to come back at you because you said something that's all snarky. Like you're being snarky. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's the internet these days. You know what I mean? Like
it's not snarky, but
it's not that bad. Like it's not that bad. I understand you don't want people talking shit, but let them talk a little bit of shit.
I think I have tough skin because I come from a game that didn't have mods, and it was really like a free for all. I mean,
What game is that?
It's called War and Order. So
War and Order.
it is a war game. So it's not just property trading, but it is like you try to build up your own land and stuff like that. And you attack people and try to get their resources so that you can build up your own land and your army. So like you attack people's stuff. And there was like a world chat. This is before like when Upland didn't have chat. I'm like, why can't you guys see the world chat? So now no one's not really, but we have like this world chat, and then you had like your alliance chat. So in your alliance chat, you talk crap about the other alliances, and then the other
the way it goes.
So, like they want to talk crap to you. So there's only the global chat. So you're like, oh, blah blah alliance sucks. Like they're attacking everybody who's weak just because. Like so it's like, and so there was a lot of like insulting always, because it was like people always mad and saying someone's cheating or someone's left an alliance and backstab by giving out coordinates to people. So it's like there was always a lot of rage, and it just was kind of fun.
That makes it fun though. The drama is exciting.
Exactly. So I'm like, this is fun. So I'm like, if only we could like, just all be like, just like players, let players play. Let players play. Yeah, it's like let's just all talk in here. Let us monitor ourselves, like, because you can report people, like people in that game, like you can basically screenshot something if you think someone's really crazy, inappropriate, and send it to a person if you really wanted to take it that far.
Bullying people or say racist stuff, then get them the hell out of here. We don't need that, but
report it, and it's easy to do. So it's like I feel like having it where players just report, it would be easier than the timeout.
Yeah.
Like let's just see if anyone actually reports. So I think for the most part most people are like, I get the links, like getting those out of there and having the mods delete those links from those like hacker people and whatever scammers, but just comments alone about whatever, I'm like,
let it go.
It's like, can we have a channel where it's like it can be called free for all? Like we won't. You just say whatever you want here. Being here at your own risk. Like someone might something negative to you, but it's a free for all.
Give me an NSFW island and let me be the mayor of whatever the hell it is. I'll manage all of that. Give me the shitty island.
Bermuda, you got it.
Give me Bermuda, where you can say and do whatever the hell you want. But then outside of Bermuda, you got to abide by Upland rules.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be great.
That actually would be great. Like I would I would pay for that. USD.
Yeah.
Are you planning on going? How much money do you have? How much UPX do you have? Is this a personal question?
No. No, I don't have like 100,000, 120,000. I don't know. Okay. I'm not a super big player because I grow modestly.
So are you planning on spending all of that in Park City?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I am. I'm gonna spend it all.
Get it going. Do you have a strategy?
No, I never have a strategy. I go in there wherever my little guy's at. If I can get it in, I'll buy some. If I can't, then I'll just be shit out of luck, and that's okay too.
I have a strategy this time.
Tell me all about it. Tell me every secret.
Yes. Hang on. Sorry, Swirly's like, hello, do you want your truck back?
Swirly just shut his mouth.
I was like, why aren't you watching?
Yeah, I told him, I said, get in the chat, you dingbat.
Okay, let me go try to get my truck back. Do you want me to make a swap for a particular vehicle? Or are you happy, then swap it back? Okay, make swap for a red car. Sorry. Make swap. I hope you understand that. I don't like why I can't type a full sentence.
Now Swirly's talking to me at the same time. I would prefer you don't put kilometers on my vehicle. I would prefer that.
He's like, no, we don't want those. Oh, it's not miles. I didn't get a notification. It was nowhere. Oh, he said sorry. Oh, no worries. Yeah, this big. No worries. All right.
We should ban Swirly.
No. I'm surprised. Like he teeters that edge. I'm like, it's amazing how things will go down. But anyways, I'm gonna be quiet again because not trying to get banned. But as far as Park City,
together, we can go to Alcatraz together. It'd be fun.
No, my strategy My
But
strategy.
yeah, tell me your strategy.
We were still talking. I'll tell him. Well, he's like, I would have watched. Come join chat. Okay.
I told him. I told
Like,
him, and he's like, "Get your damn car back." I'm like, "Bro, I'm doing a live video. Get out of here." He's like, "Yeah, I was just told." No, I told you. Like, what time is it?
it's 4:53.
No, I told him at like 3:58. I said, "Hey, 3:58. I'm doing a video. Come watch and bullshit in the chat." And then he's just apparently doing.
He was very distracted with cars right at that time. That's when he was messaging me initially about swapping. So yeah,
There he is. There he is. Now he's in the chat.
What up?
We're busy, Swarley. You're trying to mess up the whole thing. I want to hear about the strat here, and we're forced to talk about fucking cars.
Oh, I'm very busy. Yes, but I want to my cars. I'm trying to look at my cars right now so I can tell you which car to get. I want a red car switched over so I can get it to Miami. So yeah, any of these red cars, any of these series, I have a series. I can probably series 2 first. I have a series 2 that's red, 2023. Offer on that Sparley, 2023 series 2 red. I need to get back.
Here's what Upland's going to do next with cars.
Okay, we're talking about.
They're going to come out with.
No, you go first.
Before that, hold on. The car. I just thought of something. Upland's going to come out with a car that's going to be so energy efficient. You can go from one side to the other. That's going to be their next big car sale. I can see it.
Stop it! Stop! I'm trying to sell cars. I'm trying to
ugly
sell
little
cars.
commuter car.
You're telling them
and it's going to be shitty. And they're going to give it to all the dealers. If you have a car dealership, you're going to get one of these cars. You're going to sell it. It's going to be able to go all the way across the United States on one full charge.
All right.
And they're going to sell it for $175.
No, it's gonna be way more than that. He says laugh out they won't do that. I'm wondering, do you think they do that because don't you think so many players be like, no, now you've made every other car obsolete? But it's not always the case with one being better than the other anyway. So I'm kind of wondering if they would do that.
Well, and it can only get you there. You have to charge it up on the way back to get back.
Maybe it has a minimum of 5 spark requirement. Like a stacker.
Yeah, maybe it takes a hell of a long time to charge up, but you can go all the way across the United States, and it's gonna be super expensive.
So would you buy that?
No, fuck no.
you're like, I'm still gonna use the trains and the planes.
Yeah, I'll just use the transportation. I'll go back to the archaic way.
So I have a semi truck. Should I give it away?
Yeah, give it to me, Swarley. I'll take it off your hands.
Well, I'm sure you could sell that semi truck for a couple $100 at least.
Yeah.
Way more, probably. I think some people might even still be spending close to $600 for them.
They might. I hear those things are fast on the track.
But listen, why would you spend so not to not be able to sell my own semi truck, but if they're gonna have this shipping or whatever coming up where you don't have to travel to the place, is that gonna like negate my ability to use my truck one day to travel goods? Or I'm wondering if they're actually gonna have it where it's like, oh look, we finally have a use for semi trucks. They're gonna be the people like shipping these goods from the Meta Ventures, or they're just going to have like an instant button where it's like, "Up, you shipped," and that's it. Leave us out, like leave us semi trucks out of the loop. Just like, oh, you got a semi truck, that's great, but you can't really use it for anything.
Maybe they'll let you trade it in. They're like, well, we're going to scrap this idea. You can trade it in for something.
Like, here's a pogo stick because you need one of those in Upland.
Yeah, hey, that's free travel.
Yeah, it is. Or a bike. Maybe that's what
Or a bike, yes.
Hey, you know what? I would take a bike if it worked as a send. Like you're like, oh, you're gonna pick your bike. You don't have to worry about, like paying a send fee. Instead, you just travel by bike or you just go.
But then they're gonna turn Protum into something where you have to consume that for life.
True.
And so then you're gonna have to eat Protum to ride your stupid bike, and then we're gonna be back to ground zero.
You're gonna need a cow or a pig. Are there pigs?
I don't know.
I have a cow. I don't think they're pigs. They're snakes, cows, goats. There's goats, there's lamb. Are there any white meats? I don't think there's any chicken.
They don't have any animals.
We do. We have. What are you talking about? Totems are all animals.
Oh, the totem. They're just statues. They're not real.
Eating the totem. But if you're gonna have to eat your totem, then it's got to be one of the animals. Your totem, because you can't eat totem to survive. You got to eat the totem. You're gonna need the meat. if you need to survive in Upland, once you get your virtual interior.
Which one of the totems as an animal would you not eat?
Well, I don't think we do. Do we have horses? No. What do we have? Snakes, tiger, or something? When we have lion? No, it's a wolf.
They have
wolf and snake.
Lord.
There's that. Snake. There's like a bird.
Gorilla.
Is it like a penguin or a toucan or something?
Oh, it's a toucan.
Toucan, yeah. This is like a fun game. Like, what is that bird? Okay, toucan. Toucan Sam. So no, I'm not eating toucan. That sounds gross. What else is there?
There's a cheetah. Did you say that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat the cheetah. No, I forgot about the cheetah. But is there a lion? There's not a lion, right? It's just cheetah. Is there not a tiger or anything?
Yeah. There's a gorilla or something.
Yeah, there's a gorilla. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Yeah. That's what we're gonna be doing. Eating the cheetahs. So yeah, no, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't eat. I don't eat red meat by choice. So I wouldn't eat the cow or the lamb or the goat or whatever. Not, I feel like the monkey or the gorilla seems like red meat too.
Would you eat the llama?
No, that's red meat.
Oh.
Nope. Okay. So no, I think I'd eat the snake.
Oh,
so
wait, there's a shark. Would you eat the shark?
Yeah, I'd eat the shark. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't mind a little bit of shark.
I bet shark is delicious.
I think so. I feel like I may have had shark once. No, I haven't. I'm just imagining it.
Look, I'll eat all of them. I don't even care.
But no, I can't. No, I can't eat a gorilla. That just seems like eating another person, but not. I just can't. No. I mean, his leg. It's like no. Arms.
You're in a survival situation. You don't think you could eat a human?
Oh, survival situation. You know, I probably try to go to, war with some gorillas. Like, it's me or you. But no. I don't know. Even then, I probably wouldn't. Because what if they're like got their little monkey baby right there? I can't do it. Like,
here's a bizarre question: you're in a survival situation and you're hungry, and the only food you have is your own body. You cut off a limb, and then you eat your own limb to sustain life. Could you do it?
No,
oh,
I can't handle pain well enough to be able to do anything. To take off. I think I'd rather die than eat myself. Yeah. Don't take that the wrong way.
I'm not taking that anyway. Keep it in context.
Yeah, like if it's between death and eating my own body to live, because I call it quits. Like, I lost this one. Like,
I'm taking this arm off at the elbow and I'm eating it.
It's not no.
I can get by for 2 days at least.
I love my limbs too much, and then
I love them too, but I love living more.
I need to live. Like, I feel like I'm disabling myself. Any other chance of survival is now really going to be limited because I'm bleeding to death and I'm gangrene from my own mouth, giving me an infection. No, it's not a good idea.
You're not going to gnaw it off. You're going to cook it over a fire.
Painful death because you've got infection, gangrene, and sepsis. No. Just go out starving. I think just try to go to sleep in somewhere really cold. Just figure out where can I just go lie down and go to sleep and die. Like, that's what I would be doing. Looking for a comfortable place just to be like, okay, here's my final rest.
I'm not a quitter. I can't quit. I will cut my damn arm off. I will cauterize my nub in the fire, and then I will cook the rest of my forearm, and I will eat it off the bone. Just to survive.
He was tortured. What a horrible way to die. Like, little do they know he did it to himself.
Well, I had to live.
No, for 2 more minutes. No.
No, I could live for a couple days, I think, like that.
But not enough to keep going forever.
No, like, long enough to get to wherever I need to go to survive. If I got to get through the forest.
That long. If survival is in my reach, I can starve long enough to reach it. Like, I would just eat dirt. Like, whatever's on the ground, I'll eat. Like, something just lying around, like, maybe this got some calories. Not myself.
Fair enough.
Somebody else, maybe. Like,
red meat or your own flesh? Which one are you going to choose?
Red meat.
Okay, fair enough.
I like red meat. I just don't eat it because I feel bad for the animals. So,
This all tracks. That's why you have a puppy mill in your house.
yeah.
Do you have? So speaking of totems, before we get back to Park City, do you have a totem?
I have a few. I have 7, I think.
7. Good grief.
Orly, I should put this in my game, right? Leading answer, be like, hey, like it's between like, would you rather die or start eating your own body to live?
Yes.
It's just, I wonder how many people are gonna choose to die like at some point you gotta
There's one. There's one that will do it.
You gotta have limits. Okay, wait. If you had to eat your own child or live, what would you do?
Wait, was my child already dead?
Your child is not dead.
Well, I'm not gonna kill my kid so I can do it. That's fucked up.
You don't have to kill her. You're just eating her finger, like you said. You're gonna eat your own finger.
Oh yeah, she's gonna.
Not hers.
Look, if I've already sacrificed one of my arms so we can both live, it's only fair that she sacrifices one of her arms so we can continue to live.
You gotta
Yes.
put all 5 heads. You're like, give me 5. Oh, I'm gonna eat them. No,
Give me that arm, kid.
I couldn't. I'm like, no, I couldn't eat my own kid, even if she was dead. Well, I was actually thinking about that too. This is like kind of funny. I don't know why I was thinking about this. Like I was thinking about that movie Alive and how those people were eating the dead people who were, the plane crashed and they were eating that. Did you hear about that? You know about that? Now it's an old story. But when I was there was like a TV, we did a whole TV movie on the TV, made a movie out of it, a TV movie out of it about a plane that crashed and the people survivors had to eat the bodies of the dead passengers. So I was thinking about that on my way to work for no reason, and I was like, I couldn't do it.
I could.
So I was like, I feel like if someone offered it to me, I would. I'm like also wondering like how did they actually, like there wasn't like they had fire or anything. They're in the snow, and I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I think it was in the Andes. Yeah. I don't know how. I feel like I have such a bad gag reflex. I'm like, I wouldn't think I'd be able to get it down. Like, oh no, can't. I don't know if I've ever been hungry enough to eat a dead body. I guess I have to wait. I fast though. I fast every year, and I know what it's like to be hungry, but not like I guess days and days hungry. So I never gone that far.
How long do you fast for?
So it depends on the time of year. So like sometimes it might be like I have to eat before 4, and I can't eat again until almost 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, is that for Ramadan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Day. So it's not like days go by, and I get to eat before the sun comes up, and I eat. Right. It can be a long stretch and no water either. So it is difficult and sometimes, but then like some parts of the year it's like a lot shorter fast, like the days like shorter. So those are the good ones. You're like, oh, like when it's closer to winter, you're like, woohoo. Like it's not as hard. But yeah, but I still think even in my hungriest of times, I just don't. I just haven't been that. I haven't been deadly hungry. So I guess I can't judge. Maybe I would. Maybe at that point everything tastes good. Because you know how sometimes when you are hungry, it seems like almost I can eat almost anything. Maybe I can eat a horse. So maybe it's legit. Like you can eat a dead body. Like that hungry.
Look, when you're fighting, your body and your mind has a crazy way of just preserving itself, and maybe it'll say, "Look, you're gonna eat this dead person because like you need to live."
Yeah, I think your mind might make it work for you. Like you're hallucinating. Like it actually tastes like chicken for real. Yeah. Everything.
Charles is looking real tasty. I can't wait for him to die.
You're like staring at people like, are
you imagine like sitting up there,
are you dead?
Like, staring at the other person like he looks like he's gonna go soon. I'm like, he's a big boy. I'm gonna eat him.
She's like, stay
alive. And you're just like, stop, leave him alone. He's gonna die here soon. We're gonna be okay.
No. Have you ever seen that movie with Liam? I think it's Liam Neeson, maybe, with the wolves. I'm not sure if it's called. What is it called? He's like in the forest with wolves. I think he's like, I don't know. Oh, you haven't seen it because you would know. Like the guys, they're like basically like he's like alone for most of the movie in the forest.
I can't watch many Liam Neeson movies because he's always the same person in every movie.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with you there. But in this one, where he was the same person, it was still it fit the role.
Trying to save his daughter from the wolves.
No, he wasn't. This time it was like himself.
Oh,
Um, like he was the only person. That was the thing. Like I feel like most of the movie was legit him in the forest trying to survive and not get eaten by wolves. The Gray, yes, the Gray,
The
yes,
Gray. Oh, I've heard about this movie, The Gray. Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like in his like if I were that guy, because I'm like he just kept trying to survive, but then in the end it was like he had to fight the wolves and die. Like he had to just
He died. The wolves ate him.
Swirly. Is this a spoiler alert for anybody out there? I don't want to give it away. Maybe he lived.
I'm never gonna watch it. Just tell me, did he die or not?
Maybe he I think he died. But there's a good poem where he's like, I think he's like, once again into the fray, the last good fight I'll ever know. Live again, live and die live and die on this day, live and die on this day, like that, like it's like you're gonna like live and die, like you're gonna go fight, and it's the last fight you're gonna have, and that's it, and
Yeah.
you're live and die on this day. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he died because the wolves got him in the end. I'm pretty sure it was like he was
Dude,
like,
wolves got to eat too, man.
yeah, they do. And in this case, it was down to him. He was like the last one. Yeah, I think if all my friends got eaten by the wolves, I probably would be like, yeah. No, all my friends are dead. It's time for me to just lie down. I was kidding. No, actually, I would keep going. I feel like in his situation, I would have kept going too. But it's like let me just try to live. But yeah, no.
You gotta live.
Unfortunately, yeah. But it was a good movie. I really liked
The
it.
Gray. Okay.
Although
I won't check it out, but I'll accept it's probably a good movie.
yeah, it is. It is. So I'm like, any other movies, Forley, that you recommend?
Yeah, Swirly, tell us some more good movies.
I have a movie night of like another movie, like a popular movie that people like. I don't know, they can like get the rights to show something people want to see in Upland. Like,
I think there's lots of like free movies that you could probably play.
that'd be like something like let's all like watch a funny movie together.
That would be cool if we could get a damn. Well, I want a cafe or a theater real bad so I could do some shit like that. That would be neat.
I'm surprised you don't have one.
I tried to get one, but I was not one of the lucky few that ended in the right spot of the queue.
So, what do you feel like? How do you feel like? Do you feel like Upland should keep trickling out cafes, or do you feel like they should kind of like just widely release?
I think they should trickle them out. But I think they should target specific players or like types of players. You know what I mean? Like naturally, I'm gonna say I think if you make content, a content creator should probably have a shot at that. That makes sense to me. Even if I wasn't doing this, I would still say that because that makes the most amount of sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. You should have like a certain tenure within the game and like maybe even like interview for one or something. I don't know. Just some way to show that like, yeah, I'm not just gonna dip out.
He's like, I can go all day. I have to watch some of these things. I haven't.
Hacksaw Ridge. What's I Can Go All Day? I've never heard of that movie.
Movies. Good movies.
Swarley, you don't have work to do.
These are based on true stories.
You know it's based on a true story. You ever seen the Mothman prophecies?
No. Wait,
With
have I?
Richard Gere and Edward Norton.
Why do I feel like I have seen this? Tell me more about it. Was that
There's like this I don't know how to explain it. Like
it was a serial killer, wasn't it?
no, it's like a
Oh, I know, but I don't know.
like a mythical creature or some shit, and it like forces people to kill themselves. The Mothman, like this entity, like shows up, and then people do bizarre things, and it like alters time and stuff.
Weird. Interesting.
But it's like a true story. Allegedly.
Yeah, I was like, or is it? Or is it?
Well, the whole Mothman prophecy movie is based off like actual events.
Yes, but what were those?
I was thinking of Primal Fear, but
Let's see.
Richard Gere's
Yeah, I'm like, I remember Richard Gere with Edward Norton Primal Fear, especially the end, because Edward Norton.
Yeah.
I was like, this Edward Norton guy, man, he's great. Love him. He's a great actor.
I love me some Edward Norton.
I'm trying to look and see. What did you say it was called again? It was the
Mothman Prophecies.
I'm like Mothman real stories, Mothman prophecies, real events.
Yeah, the Mothman's a real like mythical, thing that people believe in.
It says in 1967, a year after the initial sighting, the Silver Bridge, a major route in and out of town, collapsed, killing upwards of 40 people. Afterwards, people began to claim they had seen the Mothman standing on the bridge the day before, possibly as an omen of the disaster to come.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
The Mothman, you're gonna die. That's the bottom line.
Well, that's scary. I hope I don't see the Mothman anytime.
Me too.
I feel like I have a costume for Halloween coming up. Now I know what to be. I gotta be the Mothman next year.
You should be the Mothman.
Like just go walking around. The Mothman. No, I don't think enough people would know what I was know what I was. They'd be like, what is that? Like, I'm the Mothman. Real mythical. Real mythical. Oh, you're right. Oxymoron.
Yeah. Touche.
Good job.
All right, let's cycle back. We got way off topic, which is fine. Your Park City strategy.
Oh yeah. Okay, so here's my strategy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to care about anything collection.
Oh, I love that.
I'm only going to care about, first of all, grabbing like 3 of the cheapest properties I can possibly buy just to get 3 real quick. But then my next thing is I'm going to be looking to spend all the rest of my uptakes on one big property because I don't have a lot. So like basically I'm going to be looking like where can I get a meta venture and afford it. So I literally I probably can't even buy. Like right now I'm like unless I sell some stuff between here and then I'm probably just going to have to like I get 3 properties. But if I can get it a little bit more, I'm going to aim for a lot of like 200 UP2, 300 UP2 at least, whatever looks big enough to fit like a little showroom. That's all I want. And I feel like getting showrooms. If I had a lot of upicks, I'd be trying to grab as many big property pieces as I could. But
how much upicks do you got?
Embarrassingly, only 50,915. So not a lot. So probably not gonna get a lot. I'm hoping that someone watching really wants to buy a lot of my map assets. Go buy my dump.
Time with all these USD purchases, and you can get
my real stuff.
Berkeley airdrop thing happening for USD purchases. Yeah, buy up your shit, buy up my shit, buy up everybody's stuff. Well, nobody else's stuff. Just buy up our stuff.
Just us. Yeah. I'm broke. I'm Upland Poe. I really need some upticks. So if you're feeling kind, if you're feeling in the holiday spirit and you just want to give some charity and Upland, stop on my meta ventures. I got some cards really cheap. So people who are like cards, I feel like I have my cards like.
Ooh, tell me about your cards. I love the cards.
Cheapies. Check out the Vroom Room over
Bleurain. Room?
Bleurain's Vroom Room.
I love that name. The Vroom Room.
Yeah, it's in Miami and also in Arlington. Better to have
dirty. Come to the Vroom. I
have showrooms in Chicago and Queens. I actually have showrooms all over the place. Yes, I like my blue dart too. Thank you. So yeah.
Vroom.
Yeah, Vroom. Yeah, but we have to put blue.
Vroom. Yeah. In Arlington and Miami. Let's go to the Miami one. Let's share this. Let's see what we got here.
Like, let's see what we got going on at my shop.
Okay, Bleurain's Vroom. Where all the dirties happen.
I don't think I have any cars on sale though. Yeah, just cards. But scroll down because those are the expensive first. But I have the ones that are really cheap below because I didn't want to take things off though. That's annoying. But there's really cheap ones below. Scroll down. Oh, maybe not. I remember
one. Did you make this?
Yeah, I did.
What is this in the back here? Explain this piece to me.
It says without cooler because I actually submitted one that has a cooler sitting right there.
Oh, without cooler. Okay.
So I want one, but I want my one with the cooler approved, but it's been a bit and I haven't got it there yet. So
Okay.
yeah, unfortunately,
So go
no.
down.
Yes. So I now remember all of these are expensive. I have to make them different. You know why? Because I said if you buy one, you will get 9 reserved for 1 UPX. So they were like 10 cars for $2 or whatever it may be, but you have to buy the first one first. And
Oh,
so
that's a good
I
deal.
post that on my feed. So if anyone wants to do that, that's how it works. Buy one, and then I'll reserve 9 more of these babies or whatever. You can alternate colors or whatever. 9 more for 1 UPX for you. So they're like $2 plus a little tax, I guess. That's how you have to
Okay.
do. Or if you want to buy for UPX, I think over in Arlington, I might actually have some on sale for like 5. Just check. I'm just very curious. Like, did I do it? I feel like I
Vroom,
have some on sale for
vroom.
1,000. Let me see if I didn't do it.
You got 5 items in here. Let's see.
See what they cost. So like, I feel like I was trying to make deals over there. Oh no, I made those the same. Oh yeah, I put one in UPX.
21,000 UPX.
There's 21,000 UPX, but also below there's like what $5.25.
It's a 525er.
Yeah. So like, there you go. There's a 525. I'm gonna put some more for 525 probably, but I think I'm gonna also put one for 5,000 UPX. So if you want some cards for 5,000 UPX, I think head to the Vroom Vroom. I'm gonna list some. So they're like, why would I buy one for $21? Well, because you're gonna get 9 more for 1 UPX. So
Yeah, I'll buy one for 5,000 UPX. Hell yeah. I like collecting cards, man. They're cool. I like cards.
Oh my goodness, this dog. I don't know, like the cards, because you can only just race. Most people are racing cars. It seems like I just feel like the cards don't do much for me now. And like it's like unfortunate because like I feel like everyone's doing staked racing with staked cars or whatever their cars.
Well, you can still race with cards and get on that leaderboard and do the thing.
Does anybody though?
Yeah.
Like who's driving? Are you sure? No one's like
Yeah.
race. Like I don't know. But here's news. Then this is my first time announcing it. Actually, I built a racetrack, and it's
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Bleurain built the racetrack. Where's that?
It's actually in Los Angeles, and it's on a street called Vintage Street. And I was
Vintage?
yeah, Vintage. Because I'm
We're
like,
at in Los Angeles.
I'll show
Let's
you.
go here. Let's see.
Yeah, check it out.
Is it done built? Done being built?
So it is done built, but they they haven't sent me a message saying it's activated yet, which is kind of like a hold. They said wait, maybe it might be like 2 weeks, but let's see if it's actually. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you the address, or I'll look for my structure in here real quick and see where it's at. I know it's on Vintage. Well, maybe I'm pretty sure it's on Vintage because I was going for a thing. I bought up a lot of properties when I started this game, like when LA opened on Vintage Street. So I was trying to do I wanted to do like a Vintage Street node where all people like selling like vintage stuff open up meta ventures on, and just like we all did like vintage like themed stuff over there. But then I realized afterwards people just do like more like neighborhood things, not like street nodes. So because my street goes like out of the neighborhood. Where's my thing? Like where is this? Here it is. 16755 Vintage Street. Oh,
so 1675?
16, yeah, one more five. Go back.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. All right. I'm like, is it activated? I hope it is. Nope. There it is, though.
Oh, there it is. It's going to be right here.
Yeah, so if that FSA player buys that, because like these people who are FSA players, I'm like, you can buy some trackside properties, but otherwise, yeah. So
cool.
We'll see.
Where's this at? This is in.
I don't know what that
North
is.
Hills.
Oh, it's a big neighborhood. LA's pretty big. But yeah,
I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any properties in North Hills.
Oh, I didn't see that public storage place open up over there. Like someone built something. That's cool. It's like,
yeah.
All right. So we got a business in the neighborhood. So there's the racetrack. So yeah.
Got some stuff going on.
Yeah. The vintage goes all over the place. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of properties like on this vintage, and then like the other neighborhood over has vintage. I was just like vintage all the way. So eventually, maybe I will have like, I don't know. It's just I'm waiting for Upland to give us the opportunity to sell like whatever whatever we can design in Blender and want to put in our own shop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I want to sell a vintage cassette player. Like it's not necessarily my asset. It's just this asset that's a cassette. Can I sell it? You know what I mean? It's an NFT of a cassette. Like I don't know why it has to go
Yeah.
the map asset. Like so like there's things like that. I'm hoping like one day we'll see what happens. Because
Do you make your own things on Blender? Do you
I
make them
do.
yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's a hard task. I watch Swarley do it sometimes, and I'm just like, bro, I have no idea what the hell you're doing.
I'm impressed. I like his stuff a lot. He's super creative. I'm like I will want to buy some of his stuff, but then it's just like for me, I'm kind of like I guess a hypocrite in that capacity. It's like I'm like buy my stuff, but I don't like to buy people's stuff. So I only buy people's because it's hard to fool. I'm not gonna probably get my investment back from it just to buy to have it is not really my thing. I'm more of a just in it to am I in it to flip it? Kind of like what can I buy and make money off of? But if I can't like buy it for something and like actually turn it around, it's probably not going to be something I want. Although I do, there are some things that I did buy that like so for example like I bought Cheese's Playground because I was like, this is really cute, and I just want to support her. So like some people who are like, I like want to support their business or whatever, I want to buy their stuff. And like DeJacque, I like her stuff a lot, and I'm like, I want to buy her assets. In fact, I still want to buy the freaking donut house thing or the structure ornament. Just having like, I don't like having to travel either. Like actually to go buy stuff, that's also a big
real
part
pain
of it.
in the ass.
So I'm like, it's not really worth me to drive or not drive, but fly or drive my car to San Francisco to fly across the cities or whatever. Like save that little bit of upix for my next minting. So yeah, it's I'm a little cheap when it comes to that. But I mean, I do like when they have the events to buy something. Like I bought it. Like so I like the events that buy things from the MetaVenture because I'm like it does stimulate growth in the economy for people to like purchase. Like give me a reason to purchase. Basically, that's kind of my thing. Like I don't like to have assets that don't have anything that otherwise it's just like, oh, it's cute, I don't really need it, but if it does something it's going to be able to benefit me, then I'm like, okay.
Are you a minimalist by nature?
No, I mean I have all sorts of stuff I don't need in my real life, but it's like there's stuff all around here. I'm actually like sitting here like I got this is the kind of, I want to make this my little cassette, this art thing design into a actual like asset. But no, I'm not a minimalist. I'm like a person who believes in like productivity, efficiency, and like maximizing potential of like life and time. And like, and like, so like my thing is like, if it's productive and it like to me making money is productive, like I can justify it. So like my whole thing with coming to Upland was like, oh look, I'll be able to like play to earn, like make use of this time. Playing at the same time, like so I got two birds with one stone kind of thing.
That was my thought. Yeah.
So that's the thought. Like just buying things just to own them is not really me. Like even like so like my own stuff I buy is like Cricut machine, like things that are like I can use to make stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like art supplies, like so things like. Although some people probably argue like this making art is stupid, like so maybe that's a waste of your time and money too. But I do like to make art, so like to make actual real art and supplies. I think Blender art is art too, but I mean like I will spend on things like that, like in clothes or like technology. But like I would not buy like just like, oh, here's a baseball card, let me go buy this baseball player card. Like I wouldn't do that. So I used to be a Madonna collector.
A Madonna collector. I have so many sports cards, and I have a little drawer over here just filled with them.
Yeah. See, that's not me. However, it kind of is. I did the Garbage Pail Kids thing. Like I have a whole bunch of those when I was like when I was young and impressionable and thought collecting cards was actually going to be a thing. But
I'm not here to collect. I'm here to sell them. I want to buy them cheap and then sell them.
I thought I'd be able to sell them. No, I can't even give away a Garbage Pail Kid. Like, who wants this? Like, I'm like, these are cool. Like, this is the one.
You get the right one, man. You can make some money on those.
Well, you got to point me. I'm getting ready to literally sell a jar of these things on eBay, on my Etsy store. Like, here, who wants this? $10. It's nostalgic. It's vintage. It's garbage. I have a whole bunch of baseball cards, by the way, just because when I was little, like 11, I saved them, and I'm like, all these years, I'm like, who knows? I don't know baseball.
I'll take them off your hands. You send them my way.
here's a jar in my Etsy store. It's gonna be there. Like buy that jar. It might have a good baseball card in it. That's how I'm gonna get you.
Well, in 6 months when I come back to Vegas, I'll hit you up and I'll just bring your cards back.
Yeah, he sucked. Nothing good. But no, I think I think when I really like Madonna was like the only thing I really truly collected. It's maybe and also for a second in high school, Star Trek, like Star Trek and Star Wars, the figurines.
Oh yeah.
I have a box of those up in my closet still waiting to be sold. But then I'm like, oh, this one got squished. It's no longer perfect. But yeah. So I guess that's I guess my thing is I realized over the years that my collecting never led to selling my stuff that I thought I was going to sell from collecting it. And I don't want to do that, especially with Upland. So it's like, I want stuff that I feel like it's really got a fair chance of selling now, hopefully. But yeah. I'm still stuck playing it.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I don't want to just own shit just to own it, just so it sits around. If I can't sell it or get something out of it, it's got to go.
Yeah.
The problem is I'll hold on to it, like waiting for it to appreciate in value. Like I can hold on to this for like another 3 more years. Or if this player, wins an MVP or wins a championship, I'm going to sell this card for twice the amount that I paid for it. And that may be true, but it's a gamble.
Yeah, I can't. That's now like what I'm trying to like wrestling with, and just like, how long will I stick around waiting? What's the whole time for me? Am I having fun still? Yes. So like right now it's like I'm not like, but they kind of like put a dent in my fun. That's why I'm like, as long as I'm having fun, I can justify playing. Because I'm like, oh, I think we all deserve a little fun. So I'm like, I'm having fun. But if I feel like I'm not having fun, which is kind of what I've been feeling like a little since that time out, like this is not fun anymore because now I feel like I got hard feelings. I also feel like a little bit attacked. Like whenever I go in, even the other day I was like just commenting on the Goldsmith YouTube thing, and then X1 came in there and was like talking to me. Like I felt like it's like I can't go anywhere and people are not arguing with me. Like I can't just express an opinion and not get
argument with X1.
It wasn't really an argument. It was like he said. Swirly was there. So I'm like, oh, here's Swirly. Because I actually felt like what Swirly said was way more like offensive towards Upland. Like he's like, they just want our money or something like that. Like, but it was he said I was misleading about UGC, but all I said was like, I wish that they would stop competing with us and not like don't sell the same assets kind of basically. But prior to that, which I wasn't talking about UGC, I said they were prioritizing profits over players making money, which is totally separate from the UGC focus. But then he was like, that's not true. What you said is totally untrue. We've been focusing a lot on UGC this year and putting a lot of effort. And I was like, I don't think I ever said that you weren't focusing. And he's like, look at your comment. You definitely did. So, but I didn't want to argue with him. So I didn't say, no, I didn't back. I just I chose the bigger person.
Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Like, I'm just going to not like, it's just, yeah. And then we'll take your feedback. So I was like, feedback, that's less of these USD things and, less of that. It's discouraging, like the whole pay to win stuff. So
I mean, that is what the game is, though.
I don't like it. No, I don't think so. It's supposed to be play to earn, not pay to win when I showed up. It's kind of changed into pay to win, which is not my thing. And I don't like that. Like, that's what I was trying to get away from with the game I was in. The difference being that the game I left didn't have any opportunity for you to sell for USD. In fact, selling your account was against the rules.
Right.
So this was different. Let me see. And I think that I think that basically, I don't know. I don't like pay to win. Pay to win, I think, is weird. I think that I don't know. I feel like there's a really good opportunity for people to actually have a play to earn game that works with the developer where they're both making money in a genuinely kind of mutually symbiotic way. And I feel like right now I feel like a little taken advantage of as a player. The constant buy this, it doesn't do anything, buy it anyways. I don't like that. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking that if you are if you look into this game at its core, I guess, how do you not think that it would be like originally? How would you not think that it was like a pay to win? Like if the competitions and things that they do, and you look at them like, hey, you got to get on this leaderboard, and you get on the leaderboard by.
I was not there when I started. These leaderboards are new, so like those are different too. Like so, basically, like the whole idea of the way they are now, like totally not how it was. Like initially, it's like, hey, and people who are still playing probably can come in and still try to do like the free route, and like that's the whole people like the people like, oh, free play. I've done this without putting any money in. Like, that was more possible back before, and like the mint prices went up to like how much it is to mint. It was like escalating, so like it became more difficult. But initially, it's like, hey, well, if you come in and you get that 5,000 UpX and you try to like change it around and get 10,000, you buy yourself a property. You can eventually start selling properties and just like overall start selling them for USD. It's like you can make the UpX and do it. But now it's like more like I feel like there's still a potential, but now it's like, it's just there's just so much like misleading stuff for new players. I feel like they're gonna like run into a lot of like just buying stuff and not being able to like play like play without paying, and like then like, I feel like they'd be wasting a lot of money trying to compete the wrong way. But honestly, initially, I felt like you could like if you got the right collections during minting, like during a new city, like back in the day, or minting new cities, like if you got a good chance, like if you could really flip those really fast for some UpX, and then that UpX turns into something you can buy for USD, and like the whole like it doesn't have to be at all pay to win, because it's just like a strategy thing. But now I feel like the strategy part is kind of being a little bit like it's not as much there because it's so expensive now to mint. So it's like, can you really like get there? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I see it as very difficult. And then like the whole idea of like first selling passes for aesthetics and saying these are nothing but aesthetics, and later on changing it to being, oh, now if you've collected all of these, there's a reward with it. I feel like that kind of like changing of things and like after the fact, it's not fun.
Yeah, that part did kind of I didn't love that piece. I'm fine with them, like selling a pass for aesthetics that you can't do anything with. I'm okay with that. Like that's a normal gaming thing that you see. But yeah, then saying like, hey, actually, we never even alluded to the idea that this would be a thing that you could do ever. If you happen to save these for no reason, you can now turn them in for something. Swirly, nobody's asking you to get you started.
Did those people build those things?
What's that?
What happened to the people with their blueprint passes? Did they build?
Fuck, I don't know.
Do you have a blueprint? Did you get blueprint? Did you build something?
No.
I forgot what that even was. Was it for cafes? Because I feel like, well, we got cafes.
No, it was. Well, they did do a blueprint for a cafe, but it was just like for a building. I don't even know what building it was, but
that's what I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what everybody got one that exchanged the thing, but they don't ever really talk about it. It would have been cool if they would have highlighted like, hey, look at these cool structures that people made.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like they were cafes though. Now I'm thinking they had to be the cafes in the theaters. That was their blueprint. Wasn't that?
They got one, but before that, with the passes, because I remember Metaverse Millen got a blueprint.
Value? Blueprint passes is something you collected. Now they have a collector's value to them with the new collector's value point thing.
Yeah. Well, now they do if you would have happened to keep them, but you had no idea you needed to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so X1 is, I was talking about, communication a while back, and when he jumped on, he's like, hey, give me some examples of where Upland, lacked in communication. I gave a couple. I wish Swarley was there because I would have loved to watch him just fucking squirm in his chair, trying not to get banned. The X1. But he had some good examples we talked about after the fact. But yeah, their communication is just it's better, I think, a little bit better right now, but like, yeah, these legit passes that nobody thought ever had any value all of a sudden now do. I like the idea of that. I think it's great, but I just wish they would have been really forthcoming with that information, or they would have had the forethought to think about that, you know.
Yes, I mean, if you guys are like, I mean, I think if people like aesthetic passes, I'm like, oh, more power to them. I think
I don't like the aesthetic. I don't like the aesthetics. I think I think most of them suck, but I'm a sucker, and so I keep buying the damn things.
I just can't. I can't be a party to that. But I feel like here's where my mind gets okay. This is where I get up. Let me give you an analogy. It's like if your friend owes you money, right? And they keep going shopping all the time around you. Like, I'm gonna buy this Rolex. And you just keep seeing them spend money, and you're like, what? Like, I feel like that when I see things roll out, where other things are just going like haven't been addressed. It's like you have all this time to put together these constant aesthetic passes. Like you're devoting your energy sources to this task. So like that's why I say they're prioritizing their profits over what's going on with us, because it's like you're choosing to try to do these sales and put out your pop-ups. So that's manpower. Your people are doing that instead of giving me my trailer to my semi truck. Like it's like that's how I feel like you're like my friend who owes me money, and you're just going out here trying to do all this other stuff.
Well,
it's like,
so to be the devil's advocate on that, what if, let's say hypothetically, they don't have the process worked out on how the trailers are going to work? So if they offer the trailers, right, and they don't have the systems in place for the trailers to work, you can't offer something and then say, hey, here's the trailers, but you can't do anything with them yet. You just have them now because we said we were going to give them to you.
Why not? We have planes and we can't do anything with them
yet.
Well,
I'm just saying, I don't think that's a good.
That's their role.
Good plan either.
But that's the MO. It's every cart didn't have a great place to go yet. They didn't have a racetrack. So everything comes out not ready. Like it's not fulfilled. It's like here's part of it, and then we're gonna get you the rest. But it's like we've been waiting a long time for that rest. So yeah, they can give us a trailer with nothing to do with it because you gave me a truck with nothing to do with it that's waiting for a trailer. So that's not an excuse.
So I'm not saying it's a good excuse. It's an excuse, but I'm not saying it's a good one. I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate here. If everybody is sitting there thinking like, hey, you said you're going to give us this trailer, 3 years ago. And then now they're like, oh yeah, hey, we're going to give you the trailer, but it's not actually going to do anything. It's just a cosmetic piece that goes on the back of your semi truck to complete the look. And people are going to lose their ever-loving minds about that and be like, you said this. And I would almost rather not have the damn trailer than have it and be like, I can't do it. What's the point of having this stupid thing?
You sell your whole thing together. Like it is.
I guess, but
yeah.
They'd rather dangle the carrot and say, hey, it's coming. It's coming. Just wait. Versus here's the thing we said was coming, and you're not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, but they already alluded to the shipping thing. So that's when like maybe that this is their time to say,
maybe
okay, this is your time. Here's your trailer. Genesis week, we release trailers.
And maybe there's just a lot of weird back end stuff that we just don't understand because we're simpletons, and they just can't make it happen yet for whatever reason.
If iPhone gave me an iPhone that I bought and they were like, this icon's gonna work, and I was like years later, like where I got this icon on here. Like that, like no, like it doesn't. It's just not good business. So
just keep looking at the icon. No, I think it's bad business. 100% agree. It's bad business. But I'm just trying to make sense of it. They're doing something novel.
I'm like, all those brains need to be in this pocket right now, working on this task until it's done, and then we can talk about what next season passes aesthetics are going to look like.
Yeah.
So I feel like the priority should be on like fixing what you've already offered and sold to people, and like they're waiting for that to be worth something. And so let's
finish what we started.
Ripe,
Yeah.
So and then like I feel like the same way with the planes. I feel like you rolling out planes and terminals and they can't do anything. It's like when these people now they spent like all these $100 or especially people buying secondary. Whew. So it's like that's a lot of money to be just waiting for somebody to give you something to do with it. And I would prefer a whole product ready to go rolled out versus like, you know, I don't know, these layaways, layaway planes, like money up front. Well, we're gonna lay away all the utility and get that
Right.
Like,
I like the layaway analogy. That's a good one. We're gonna put this on layaway.
Yeah.
Just pay for it right now, though, and then when it's ready, we'll send it.
First layaway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, but I do like that they're trying constantly to evolve. I appreciate that. It makes me feel like, okay, maybe they're sticking around on the map. So like a Dell on us, but
I think it's a double-edged sword. You know, like you want them to like fulfill their promises, but at the same time, they do need to continue innovating and taking advantage of opportunities and trends and the way things are going. It's got to be difficult on their end. I don't want to bail them out because I do think they need to do better in a lot of ways. But I am a firm believer, like, this shit is hard. I can't imagine what it would be like on their end to like do something that nobody else is doing and try to make everybody happy at the same time.
Like, they're mad it doesn't work perfectly. We're trying to get it done first. But like, but yeah, I think it's all about how you like relationships. And that's my thing. Like, if you had a good relationship policy, like the complaints would go like, oh, okay, you feel a little bit better. All right, fine. You're sorry. Okay, good. Like, you're like, not like, oh, you're banned. Activity. You're like, you're not happy with the Kool-Aid. Like, so yeah.
With no way to appeal ever.
Yeah, that's really scary. So.
Yeah, that is scary. I'm worried that someday I'm going to say something stupid and they're going to ban my ass. And then they're like, well, you said it on YouTube and now you're fucked. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I deserve that.
No, I think you've been pretty positive. I'd say you've been like,
well, today.
You're like, this Kool-Aid's good. Have some.
Spike my tea.
Like, share the Kool-Aid. It's good. Like, just keep drinking it. Keeps your glasses rosy.
Yeah, but I am a glass half full kind of guy. I've always been that way, and I just can't not be that way.
Listen, I actually think I'm okay with the way I'm totem sword. I feel like next thing is going to be way too difficult to even keep these things alive, and who knows what other things, like, oh, now to actually feed your totem, you're going to have to go over here first and travel here to pick up your totem.
Oh my God, yeah.
Not be available just readily. You're going to have to go pick it up. That's probably what's going to be transported by my semi. I'm carrying Protom.
Don't say that. Don't give them any crazy ideas.
I'm going to go pick up the Protom from Upland's factory. I'm going to deliver this Protom to all y'all totem owners. But you got to have a farm because they can't just be fed in residential areas. So now you're going to have your totem farm.
You got to zone. You got to zone the area.
In fact, okay, Upland, let's get those totem farm structures ready to go. You got to build your totem farm structure before you can house your totems. Something else.
There's gonna be so many layers.
I think it'll be so great. Like, I have a barn for you. Nope, you need something for gorillas. Not gonna work.
No, they live in a cage. They live, not in a cage, but
yep, you're gonna need different totem structures.
You have to build a zoo.
Snakes need something, a zoo. Well, someone really wanted zoos. We were like waiting for an Upland zoo. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, one day.
That would be rad.
One day. I hear those. What are their cats? Cat Island? I think.
Oh yeah, there is like a cat island, like a partnership or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere.
It's in San Francisco somewhere. I rolled up on it one day on accident, just and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
I'm like, now I'm gonna look. I'm like, I've never seen it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird like little cat things.
They're just around. But I also have that turned off. Are they like block explorers? Because then I wouldn't see them. Are they like block explorers? Where if I have that turned off, I wouldn't see the cats. You know, like,
no, they look completely different. They don't look like
block. They don't look like block explorers. They look like real cats. They're eating the cats.
They don't look like real cats, but
no,
is it the Yerba Buena Island? Is it this one?
Oh, I see that. But treasure over there. Wait, weren't these the ones that were purchased?
This isn't it.
That Treasure Island is the one that got purchased by that group with the eat.
Yeah. Oh, this is Treasure Island. It's not Treasure Island. That's Big Get Island. What is this?
this stuff.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Here, let me share this.
Okay. Oh, you did find it. Where is that?
It's
I see Alcatraz. Is
it's
it by Alcatraz?
here. Underneath Paradise City. There's Alcatraz right here. And you go up and you see all these fucking cats. Retired kitty.
Aw. I'm still looking. Why can't I find that? I see
I
Alcatraz.
want
But I
to
can't.
own one of these other little cats.
I
Rescued
think
by.
they did. Yeah, I think people did own them somehow, like the rescue people. See,
Yeah.
who rescued that? Any name? I don't recognize any of these players.
I don't know.
I mean-
Yeah, I can't either. Matrix 1684 has a couple of them so far.
Nope,
Punish. It's a good
don't.
name.
Like, oh, they're so cute. Nope, Matrix had a lot of kitties.
Yeah.
Matrix is like, I'll rescue all the cats. Well,
Give
maybe
me
that
all
was Upland Girl.
Can you even like
Aw,
live here on this thing?
that's
I
kind
mean,
of cool. They should
Yeah,
option.
this is a weird little anomaly over here, and this one's got wings. Come back. This one's got wings.
Oh, it does. Oh, I've seen that person, that loud daddy. I've seen that player around. Where have I seen that player? I'm like, I've seen that player. Yeah, they even got an avatar. They're in the game still.
Yeah, they're doing things. Huh.
Interesting. I wonder if you can sell your kitty. Can you sell your rescue? I'd like to rescue from you, so I can own it.
Wilbur.
This is so funny.
Wilbur's a pro. I don't think Wilbur's around no more.
Wilbur's around
They're done.
either. Yeah.
No
Oh,
properties, no collections. Wilbur's dead.
yeah. Dang.
Let me have your Loki hot pants.
Low key hot pants. That's cute. I think they should try to like sell these kitties. I'd buy the kitty over an aesthetic. I don't know, something to be like, hey, on, give me that cute kitty to just watch on this island.
Yeah.
That's fun to me. Let me watch my cat just float around.
Yeah.
Where's my
There you
kitty?
Janice Killer.
Like,
Oh.
let me feed my cat some Protem. Nope, Uplander. Nope, they're gone.
Yeah. They go.
We should be like message them. Oh, they probably haven't turned on chat. Hello, trees.
Punisher. Not even the 6 properties. Well, we did our
Trees,
best.
got any kitties? You got any kitties, trees?
You got any kitties?
These people
Show
are
me
OG.
your kitty.
Yeah, I'm like, if you got a kitty, you're an OG for real.
For
You're
real,
right.
for real.
Offering cats in Upland. That was the first life. I'm like, that's the real first life in Upland.
Yeah.
The first life. We got kitties on the island. So trivia for you. First
Kitty
life
Island. This is a weird thing in Upland. You got Kitty Island and Alcatraz.
in Alcatraz.
Bitgit Island over here.
And then Treasure Island. And I wonder what's happening with Treasure Island. I'm looking, I don't see any buildings. Have they started building? Have a zoom
On
in.
Treasure Island?
There are some. Oh, what are they doing?
I have a building on Treasure Island.
You do?
For property, yeah.
You bought one?
No, it was given to me for free.
Oh, okay. Who gave that to you? Oh, my-
Bitgit or something. Or Upland, I don't know.
I just saw Bitgit. Bitgit, like a little, looks like a cafe over here. What is this? Looks like a cafe structure, but it's not open.
Yeah, they got some weird thing going on there. They haven't talked about it since. I should probably just stage here.
Yeah, what is Bitgit doing?
Nothing. Probably they're just selling. They're just selling crypto. You know,
Oh, and they just put
to
this.
not U.S. citizens.
This is the blueprint though? Isn't this the one that was the blueprint for this building that we're just looking at?
I have no idea.
I think that was a blueprint pass for that. I feel like that was what they were. They look similar to this, but I don't know. Well, so you can
I'm
buy
not sure anymore.
100. I'm wondering what the floor is over here, Treasure Island. Some people selling on the web, but I think I saw one for like 100. There's one for 49,000 UPX.
On
Should I buy
Bitgit
it?
Island.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Should I buy it?
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Why would I though? This is what I was saying. No.
Maybe it's an exclusive island. Maybe something crazy is going to happen down the line.
Well, I won't have money for Park City. That's why I can't buy it.
Well, look, now that you've plugged your property or your MetaVenture, all the people in the metaverse are going to come and they're going to buy from you. So it's only a matter of time before you're
I don't
back up.
think I can afford to buy it because I'm broke. I don't think I can afford the 5%. If I put buy, it's going to tell me, yep, it says you do not have enough upticks. I can't even afford it. Let me. I'm so broke. It's like let me go treasure hunting. Actually, I could probably treasure hunt and roll in the upticks I need for that tax. But I mean, you're making me wonder. And I'm like,
Hey,
no.
You never know. Anything could happen.
No, see, this is what happens. That's
Swarley
speculation.
says no city relief. I don't know what he's saying. I don't understand Swarley.
I'm saying don't do it. Do the city relief. So that's where I actually probably have a better bang for my buck. I might be able to figure out. Oh, maybe I'll win something in a collection area. I am gonna head to the areas the ChatGPT told me would be good.
Ooh, share that with me offline. I want to know.
I was like, hey, analyze Upland's collections and then give me your own speculations. And then it did. And I sent it to Banana because I was like, let's see if my AI is right. So AI says the of course things are usually iconic or tourist spots and things like that. But it says Main Street collection. Park City's historic Main Street offers charm, shops, restaurant, and proximity to ski resorts. High potential.
Hell yeah.
So Main Street, Three Kings Drive collections. Nearby ski resorts like Party City Mountain make this area appealing with potential for ski-themed properties. So maybe wherever it's Three Kings Drive, that might be wherever the neighborhood is. Which would look at that. Sweet Alley collection. He says this historic alley connects to Main Street, parking and transit hubs, possibly featured for its charm and utility. Who knows? Then leads to Prospector Avenue. It leads to Park City Mountain Resort. It hosts various amenities and could be included for ski access and convenience. Then Solitude Mountain Road. Though partially in Big Cotton Canyon, this road accesses Solitude Resort. Solitude Resort sounds like a collection. Potential for ski-themed collections. And then, of course, there's the Utah Olympic Park collection, where there's all that Olympic Park stuff. So maybe wherever that area is, probably the neighborhood, wherever
you
it's.
Post that somewhere and then see how right you are.
Like, here it is. Well, we'll see. The last one was Deer Valley Drive. So
Deer Valley Drive.
You're looking. Yes, that's what my dog is.
Yep, I don't blame you.
Come on.
Get that dog.
Okay, I have to show you her actually because this is Molly's sister, and look how much bigger she is and totally different looking. She's like white because her dad's white. Her dad, but it's like she also got her sweater on, but she's
cute.
Big. Like, well, she's bigger than her sister.
Oh yeah.
She's like really long. So yeah. Hi. Okay.
She's shy. It's a shy puppy.
Yes. I was gonna say Molly's like the one who's always like willing to like attack strangers when she runs. Like, but you're bigger. So yeah.
Fair enough.
ChatGPT and analyze Upland dart throwing. Upland is not dart throwing. They're like Google. What is the best place in the city? Where are the fanciest areas? What are the most popular streets? And then that's
they'll go to the city and then they just like, oh, this looks like a cool street. Let's make this one a property.
I was really hoping that sometimes they like just the way names sound because like I wanted Friendship Heights in Washington to be a thing. But,
oh yeah.
I really went out of my way to buy one property there too. I was like, just even though it's so expensive and not a collection, who knows? One day maybe the neighbors will come together and be like Friendship Heights.
Maybe they'll do one of those name convention things where they,
maybe. I think eventually as players get more upticks, they should just start minting out Friendship Heights, and we should really make it like a Friendship Heights friendship. Yeah. Be my friend. Come build in Friendship Heights. It's a little lonely over there. It's really unminted. It's gonna be really sad if they like close those properties off for a year. 'Cause, like, I feel like there's like 6 of us over there. Like we like,
There's just 6 of us. There are only 6 friends in this metaverse.
you know what? We really liked it over here. It's really at the top. It's like if you go to Washington, it's like really up there, like the
Way
neighborhood.
up there.
It's like yeah, no one's looking up there. So, but it's a really cool place. It's got a
Yeah,
good,
come check it out.
good
Be part
neighborhood,
of the club.
nice views. Not a lot of houses blocking your view.
No,
So you don't have to worry about that there.
on the
So-
corner of Easy Street.
I think I'm like actually. I was thinking I didn't do it, but I was gonna buy the property next to mine. So I was like, it's like one of the lower men. It's not well, it's like still like 50 something or 50,000 something. But I was like, it's like still one of the might be one of the cheapest left over there. I was like, maybe I should grab it just in case. But I'm like, even though I'm like, don't do it, see. I have to talk myself off ledges like that. Like, don't do that to yourself. You're never gonna sell that. Like, you might get
never know. Never say never.
like, okay, no, like, right, like, you know,
Or become an upland hoarder. Join us.
that's what, yeah, that's what I
Hoard with us.
hoard. Some people say holders. I'm like hoarder. That's correct. I'm an upland and a tea hoarder. Like, oh, I just want this. And sometimes I literally have to like stop myself. So I run into a property that'll be on a cool street name. Like I bought Pie Crest, whatever, and you know, like, and I'm just like, I know I'm the only one. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, I just gotta get this place.
Gotta get it.
Get it. Like I have some on Coffee Pot Court in Las Vegas because I'm like, I really was like, I'm gonna have a meta venture. It's gonna be like a coffee pot shop. This is before cafes come, they were too big, and I can't do the regular standard thing. But I got a couple of properties on Coffee Pot Court, and I'm still thinking I'm gonna make some structure ornaments that I'm hoping look like little coffee shop and stick them over there just because I don't want to sell anything. I just want to hold it. Yeah.
I want to sell everything someday. Maybe.
I think I want to sell everything other than 3 properties in every city. And then I still want to have my meta ventures. But I do want to scale down to like if it's beyond the 3 properties and not in a collection, like, you know, and not in Friendship Heights. I just got to get rid of it. It's like, I'm not doing it.
I want to join Friendship Heights. Send me the address to Friendship Heights, and then I'm going to join Friendship Heights.
You should.
I love that.
Like, didn't anyone else see these? Okay, so like me, you just like you put in Friendship Heights, it takes you there because it's like that's how great it is.
Okay.
I am. My address. All 6. There's more than 6 of us. Really, you can tell if you look at it, you'll see it's pretty sparse. But I am. And my neighbor is like, you can buy right next door to me. You can be my next door neighbor. I'm at 5328 and then 41st Street Northwest. These addresses kill me. They're really hard to remember without the names. Like there's no name in there. It's just like numbers in Street Northwest. It's like, what street name? I doesn't have one. It's 5328
Friendship Heights. I found it.
Yeah. You see like all the areas.
All right, this is where Team Friendship's gonna live, right here in Friendship Heights.
I think you're near my street.
All right.
Do you see Reno? Yes, you could. I'm like, I think you can find. Yeah, go there. Yeah, see 41st. No, go back up. Don't go to Jennifer. That's not me. Go right there, that 41st Street. You're right there. Yeah. Put your little cursor. Yeah. Go to the right.
42nd. 42nd.
Go to the right. You're going away. Go to the right. Yeah.
There,
yeah, that's me. I think
this one?
No, keep going to the no. I have that's. I was like, you're almost there, but look at the gray one. I'm the one that's in the middle of that gray. I think. Hang on, I'm almost there. I'm next to the 2. I'm like the piano bar. So you're almost there. I'm that one, the right. You're almost. Yeah, it's just there. No, not there. Not that one. The one next to it. No, you're just there. Like the one next to it. Go. Yes, that one. That should be me. Yes, that's
there.
Me.
It is.
I need to decorate. Yeah, and so as you can see, I need to put a map.
66,000 for men. Good grief!
Oh, see, someone must have got. Wait, isn't there a 51? Hang on.
There's a 51 right here.
Oh, it's across the street. Oh,
there's a 58. All right, I'll make my way over to Friendship Heights, and we can slowly start Team Friendship.
Yes, Cernus is there. Look at him with his. You see him like he's all got his holiday stuff up. He's looking like he really likes
it. This is a cool ornament. I need to get one of these.
That is a cool one. It's very festive. That's what you need for your
It looks
Tokyo
super
build.
festive.
But I don't have a Tokyo build structure like that, so I can't get that.
Slowly
Mark
ripping
my words, else I would never sell anything. Go down with this ship. You're gonna go down with this ship. You're selling map assets. I bet. Are people buying your map assets? Because Farley, I think I'm gonna buy your map asset.
Buy all of his assets.
I really want those towers. Are those structural ornaments?
Which towers? The Swirly towers?
Yeah, they look like towers. They look like prison towers or something. Guard towers, I think they were.
Oh, yeah, I can hook you up with some of those.
Yeah, see, those were good.
Yeah, it's for the prison. It's for the prison.
For the ninjas.
For all that, yeah, I gotta incarcerate them all. Every one of them. Everyone that I can find. If you got any ninjas you want to incarcerate, let me know. I'll put them in the prison.
How does that work? How do you get these ninjas?
I look. I've acquired them through means I dare not speak of. No. I bought some of them, and then I won a bunch of them, and then I just thought it would be a good idea to put them in prison. That would be fun little game. And so now it's my life's mission in Upland is to incarcerate them all.
Don't really do MA. I'm more about structure ornaments. Well, I do like your structure ornaments, and good. Stay out of the MA so I can do that, and you can just stay in your lane. Then that's great. You stay up there in the structure ornaments. I don't want to compete with you. You're too creative, and I don't have time for all that.
Loves the structure. He finds purpose in his structure ornaments.
I'm impressed by it. I actually think you're bringing value to Upland with what you're doing, Farley. So, kudos to you. Keep doing that.
He's killing the game.
Like when people see that, they're like, "Oh, people really have fun here." That looks like somebody having fun to me. Like that's like you playing this game for real. Like you're having an all-out party, and you bought the whole neighborhood so you can do this whole setup. Yeah. That's impressive. That's someone having fun. So I'm like, I want to do that. Where can I find some cheap property? But no. Now I'm like, the only place I can do that is Detroit. If I go buy some cheap land, let me go to Detroit and see if I can buy cheap upics and people.
You can go to Detroit. I got lots of properties in Detroit.
No, I hate Detroit. I hate it. Yeah. Like, I do have a metaventure there. If you want to buy some app assets, so
I do.
I do like selling everywhere. I'm trying to get a showroom everywhere now.
That's a tall order.
Ubiquitous in Upland.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, don't get banned. Keep your snarkiness to yourself.
I'm not. I think I mean, have I said anything?
No.
I think I've been being pretty good. I'm staying. I'm not being snarky. And in fact, I even held back saying not being snarky in Discord because there were some things that went by. And I was like, oh, I want to say something, but I'm not gonna. And I was like, I'm gonna like little mouth thing, like holding back snarky remarks. But I was like, nope, not even gonna tiptoe with snarky.
Not even do it.
Not even gonna test that water. Nope, they're not gonna do it. Just gonna walk away. So yeah,
that's best. That's a good idea.
Start practicing inner monologues of like, what? Okay, and just keep it to myself. But yeah, so we'll see how that works out for me when I stay unbanned. Just stay out of talking about it.
I have faith in you. I have faith that you'll stay unbanned.
I really do love Upland. It's just like, sometimes I don't like certain things, but the game itself, I really do love it. I wouldn't wake up every day and check my game and be like, let me make sure I log in if I didn't like the game. So
well, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't love the game.
Yeah. So eventually things will be right, but we'll see what happens. If I do get banned, look for me on Cat Island. I'm gonna try to escape.
I'm looking for you over there.
Floating around rescued. Yeah.
You'll have swam from Alcatraz all the way to Cat Island, looking for saviors.
Yeah, unban me. Yeah.
Come get me, save me from Cat Island.
All right.
Well, hey, Bleurain, we're gonna wrap this up. I got a hot date with the missus here shortly. But it's been awesome talking with you.
Kids need to be fed and dadded, parented.
Yeah, there's probably that too. They've been up there doing their own thing for a while. Okay.
Well, apparently I've been too loud, so I'm going to try to lower my volume for people in the house here.
We're just having too much fun.
Yeah, over there, okay. All right, yeah. So I'll see you. Thanks a lot for inviting
me. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we can do this again. Let's keep in touch, and then I'll get you some of them towers and stuff here soon.
Ooh. Okay, well, I have lots of nap assets that you can free to swap with me, whatever you not other people's stuff, but my stuff, like phone booths.
Yeah, I want your stuff.
Okay, yeah.
All right, yeah, let's talk soon.
Okay, bye Swirly and bye trees, and thanks for talking.
All right,
Bye.
thanks everybody for hanging out. Bleurain, thank you. Have a great day and a happy holiday and all that good stuff.
You too. All right.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Have a great minting season in Park City.
Yes, minting in Park City.
Feel free to buy
All
my
right, guys. See you later.